Yeah. Okay. So I was on mute. All right. So I was saying, wait a minute. I also joined through my another channel. That would be good. All right. Wait a minute. Mhm. All right. So okay. So today, I'm going to tell you guys the past performance of my some stocks, and will share my analysis about the stocks which I'm planning to have trade in next coming week. Okay. So since past week was very less trading days, like Tuesday to Thursday was only 3 days. So you can say like it was one of the one of the week which is having very less number of days of trading. Yeah. So we'll start with the presentation first. So today, uh, so I'm going to share my screen. Just give me a minute. Entire screen. All right. Mhm. So let me know if you are able to see my screen. All right. Okay. So today I'm going to share some of the uh, next module, which is in continuation of my previous session, which is risk versus reward, the averaging up, and fundamental analysis of the stocks. Okay. So I'll start with the averaging up. So as you know that any stocks that we buy and we also exit, right? But but as a stock investor or as a stock trader, we don't have like unlimited kind of capital. Even not a very big investor has a very big kind of capital according to their requirement. So there is a allocation strategy which we will be learning later on. But before that, I just wanted to let you know, guys, that there is a funda called pyramiding or averaging, and we do this by taking multiple tranches. So suppose I'm having 100 rupees, all right, and there is a stocks, let's say ABC stock, or let's say for a sake of name, we can say like ITC. So ITC is, I guess it is around 470-80 rupees right now. So let's say there are couple of ways to enter into any stocks. One of the ways is like put your all capital at once. Okay. So let's say I'll show you the charts as well. That will be more comfortable to understand this concept. So let's say there is a ITC at 450 around, right? And you have got 100 rupees, or let's say you have got 10,000 rupees. Okay, because ITC is 450 rupees. So now either you need to put all your 10,000 into ITC at once, and there is another strategy which is called pyramiding or averaging. Now, according to this, you need to divide and allocate your funds, okay, evenly throughout your uh, trades. So for me, the number is something else. Okay. So let's say I want to buy the ITC. Now, a 10,000 capital I am holding right now, and I want to buy the ITC. Okay. Now, either I can go ahead and put all the money at once in ITC and buy at the price of 450. So let's say, let's assume, I'll open the chart of ITC. So let's assume, now I'll just close this, that ITC is somewhere around this 455 years. So I was correct, though I'm not following this stock, but I remember this. I mean, the pattern, how it is moving ahead. Yeah. So let's say, where is this arrow? Yeah. So suppose I'm going to buy at here 450 around. Okay. So if I put all my 10,000 here, and suppose in 1 week or in next day stock move uh, below this 424 rupees. I'll I'll put the trend line there, 425. Now there is a big fall of 25 rupees. Now just imagine you have put your 10,000 rupees bucks, and how much percentage you have lost. Even though you are taking some stop loss here, I'll I'll come I'll talk about stop loss and risk versus reward later on, okay? Because that is a very vast topic, and I just want to, take that topic in the end. Yeah. So 6% of the capital is gone. So a 10,000 ka 6% capital is totally gone. Now the pyramiding and averaging funda, what it tells you, जब भी आप यहाँ पे stocks लेते हैं, so you will divide. So let's say, for example, I'll divide this into maybe three tranches. Okay. So I'll take first tranche here. So that will be around 3,000 rupees. Okay. So I'll put my 3,000 here only. And only when the stock is moving up, then I'm pretty much sure that now stock has started moving up. Now I can put my another tranche. But till that time, I'll not put another tranche. It means your rest of the 7,000 is totally safe, and it is, I mean, you are keeping it very safe for the next tranche, and you are only playing with the 3,000. Now the same 6% of 3,000 rupees, suppose, even though stop loss has been hit, now how much money of 3,000, I mean 6% of 3,000, anybody would like to reply? 6% of 3,000 rupees and 6% of 10,000 rupees. I want some reply. If you want to calculate, so let's say, so if you want to calculate out of 10,000, if you are losing the 6%, it means that you are losing 600 rupees, right? That was, I was earlier telling you that if you are putting all your money at once, okay, so risk is more. So in that scenario, we do the tranching or pyramiding. Okay. But for the first tranche, if you only play with the 3,000 rupees, now the 6% is of 3,000 rupees is only 180 rupees. That is the magic of pyramiding. Okay. So this is all about, averaging up. That was our first topic. Now, the next topic is, I was talking that risk versus reward. So there is a 40-60 strike rate of success, and then 1:3 techniques and compounding techniques. So this is all brainchild of mine. Okay. So I have read many books and courses. I have already told you that. So I'm getting a lot of fruits from those, and this is just a brainchild from. Okay. So what is happening? So let's say the first topic is 40-60. So let's assume that out of 10 stocks, I am only getting the success in 4 stocks. Okay. Because it is not going to happen that even the most successful trader in the world can't ensure that every stock and every trade is going to make the money or profit. Okay. Because we are doing the serious business here. Okay. So in business, there would be some losses and there would be some profits. Now, we have to only ensure that our losses should be covered by the profits. Now, here is the good part. The magic is, even though you are only making 40% of strike rate, that is 4 out of 10 stocks, you are having a, success, or it is giving you the profit, even though you are going to make the money. Now, how? Yeah. So the second presentation, and the second topic, which is 1:3 technique. Now, in India, it is pretty much known that when it is pretty much understandable that each and every stock in India, if it is moving up, so anyway, we are making on average 22 to 35% of profit on an average. I'm not talking about RVNL, which has made like 200% return in past 1 year. I'm not talking about BSC, which has made like in past 6 months 400% ka return. I'm not talking about HL, which has made like 300% return in 1.5 years. I'm only talking about very merely averaging return, average return. Okay, so to combine all, the average return of each and every stock is in Indian market, which is very volatile and very fast moving economy. So we are here calculating that in the next 10 years, we will be making on an average 22 to 35% ka average return in every stock. So the 1:3 technique is nothing but the one is 1 rupees you are losing and 3 rupees you are earning. So 1:3 risk reward. So let's assume I'm losing my 1 rupees in each and every trade out of 10 trade. And when I'm earning, so that moment I'm earning like 3 rupees. Okay. So even though, let's assume here, even though you have got 10 stocks, okay, 10 trades, all right, and out of 10 trades you are losing almost 1 rupees. So let's say you are losing one into six trades, all right. So that is equals to 6 rupees you are losing, even though your strike rate is only 40%. Out of 10, only four stocks are moving up, or you are having success. And the next part is you are making 3 rupees at least in rest of the trades, which is having a success. So rest of the trades are like 10 में से 6 में आप लॉस मनी यू आर लूजिंग एंड 10 में से 4 में आप पैसे कमा रहे हो. ओके, सो नाउ सी द मैजिक. सो इवन दो 10 में से 6 स्टॉक्स नहीं चल रहे हैं, वो सारे के सारे आई एम लूजिंग द मनी इन दो स्टॉक्स. बट जो बचे हुए 4 स्टॉक्स हैं, मैं उसमें अच्छा पैसा बना रहा हूँ. दैट इज ऑलमोस्ट डबल. So 6 rupees you are losing in all those six stocks, but in the winning stocks you are making like 12 rupees. Okay, so this is what I was trying to elaborate, that risk versus reward should be like this, and this is why I believe that even though your strike rate is not very much good, okay, even though if you are an average trader, you would be making money, but for that you need to define your system, you need to understand the system, and you need to follow the system very in a very disciplined manner. Okay, so I mean, I'm not telling you guys pretty much new thing. It is already written, and it is already existing in the system, and the successful traders are always following these kind of you know methods. And this method can be different for different traders. This is what I am following. Okay, I'm not saying that each and every successful trader is doing that. One might have some different idea, but the different idea he or she uh, might be following, but their following is very in with very much consistency. Okay, it is not like आज ये सीखा कल वो ट्राई करते हैं परसों वो फिर वो कभी नहीं बनता है पैसा. Okay, now I'll just delete this. We don't require now this. Now the compounding technique. Now let's assume that you are making 1:3 only. I'm not saying like you are going to make 1:300 or 1:30. I'm only saying that you are making 1:3. Now assume in a whole, in a whole year, if you have got some amount of money and you are keeping the same, I mean, you are keeping trying the same thing again and again. You are keep trying, okay? You are not like you are not losing your focus. आप focus अपना हटा नहीं रहे हो, same चीज आप try कर रहे हो. And even though the average return you are getting out of, मतलब जो भी trades में से आप average return निकाल रहे हो, just imagine the same capital you are making awesome return of compounding. Okay, so compounding, it is the eighth wonder of the world. Someone has written this somewhere. So कैसे करता है? So let's assume an example. I have got 1 lakh का capital in Jan 2024, and I am making every every trade, or you can say like every month I am making like 5 to 6% का return. Now by compounding, it won't be 60% का रिटर्न एट द एंड ऑफ द दिसंबर 2024. नहीं, ऐसा नहीं काम करता है. दैट इज अ सिंपल प्रॉफिट. कंपाउंडिंग प्रॉफिट कैसे होगा? सो 1 लाख का कैपिटल था, आई एम मेकिंग 6% का रिटर्न एवरी मंथ. सो फेब्रवरी मंथ में आई विल बी हैविंग 1,06,000, 1,06,000. ओके, नाउ ऑन 1,06,000 आई एम मेकिंग 6% का रिटर्न. दैट विल बी अराउंड 1,13 or 14,000 to be precise. Now again in March month I will be having 1 lakh, 1 lakh, around 1 lakh 22,000. Now again 6% compounding. So the compounding is like it is a magic system. So we should not be. Why I'm telling this here? By using our system, predefined system, we are making sure that we are applying the compounding uh, magic into our capital. Okay, so a lot of time you will be here that कि मैं 1 लाख डालना है मुझे, मेरे पास तो इतना ही कैपिटल है, मैं क्या सोचूं? बिलीव मी, मेरे पास भी 1 लाख का ही कैपिटल है जब I started this journey. Okay, so I don't invest in real estate right now. I don't do much of the debt. Okay, though it is not recommended, but I know how this system works, so I put a lot of my money or a lot of my capital into this business because I know the system. I'm making uh, good returns. All right. So that is about the this risk versus reward. Okay. Now coming to the fundamental analysis of the any company. Now let's assume uh, I'll talk about stocks which I'm also holding, which is uh, name as Trent Limited. All right. So this is the stocks which I am holding from a level of almost 1600 or 1700. I don't remember right now, but I am holding it from here, much below. Yeah. Okay. So let's say this stock has started moving in the month of May, June 2023. Now I'm going to show you the fundamentals, how to screen the stocks and check the fundamentals. So first of all, I'll check these technicals. Now I'll just to make it more simpler, I'll just remove these technicals. Now just remember, uh, so here, see here. So price and volumes have started increasing in the month of May and June. Okay, and from there, stocks has been moving like anything. So it has given like 108% ka return in it is not even 1 year. Okay, so now we will see what happens in May and June. So first of all, I'll go in the screener. So since I have already opened this Trend Limited, so this is called a screener, which is a tool to analyze the fundamentals of any stocks. Okay, so you can go ahead and log in with your Google account or any other email ID. All right. So now focus here. So this is what uh, it helps to understand the market capitalization. So market capitalization is nothing but the uh, how much uh, how much the the equity is worth of Indian rupees, because here in India we size it by Indian rupees, not the dollars. So it tells that how much of worth of capital the equities are. Okay, so this Trent Limited is worth 1,14,000 rupees ka, uh, market cap. Okay, so this is almost move into the uh, uh, large cap index, what we say. So talking about indexes, uh, basically there are three uh, important indexes. The first one is small cap, which is having a market cap till 5,000 crore rupees. Okay. The second one is mid cap. Mid cap is like where the small cap ends, like 5,000, starting from 5,000 till you can say like 20,000 rupees, 20,000 crore rupees market cap. So 5,000, 0 to 5,000, not 0, but 1,000 to 5,000 crore rupees is like a small cap. Now 5,000 to 20,000 crore rupees is mid cap category. And the stocks or the equities or companies which is having a more than 20,000 crore rupees capital, which is called as large cap. Okay, so this is like and to just understand the indexing. Okay, how they behave. Now inside every index, like small cap, mid cap, and large cap, there are more segments. So you must have heard that IT index, banking index, financial index. So each and every stocks is being divided into different segments. Okay, so we'll not go into deeper, and let's see how we are analyzing the fundamentals. Okay, so first of all, we need to check for the debt versus equity. It means that how much debt the company is having against their equities, which is floating into the market. Okay, apart from that, there is a ROE, which is very important factor to analyze any company's fundamental. Basically, if it is around 12% to 15%, it means that company is doing something and company is earning on employed capital. Company is making some money. Okay, and apart from that, uh, the market cap is done. Now the current price you can see here, the high and low of 1 year, it is there telling you. Now the debt is also giving here. So Trent is having 5 crore rupees around debt. Okay. Now we'll go and see the main main there are 4 to 5 things that I basically check always. First is sales, second is margins, how the operating profit margins are looking for any stocks. After that, debt is coming, which I have already shown you guys. And in the last, how much the profit is being making by the company. So कितना profit बनाया है हर एक quarter में, year by year, quarter by quarter. So believe me, this is very boring topics when you start listening it. But once you have uh, आदत बना लेते हो ना, फिर उसके बाद अ, ये ऐसा है ना कि मेरे लिए सिर्फ आई जस्ट नीड 5 minutes or maybe 2 minutes to check for any good fundamentals company, and obviously after that, if that looks good to me, interesting, I can go ahead and dig deeper. ठीक है, तो वो बात की बात है, बट बिलीव मी इट इज नॉट टेकिंग मच मोर देन 2 to 5 minutes फॉर मी. सो यू कैन ऑल्सो, आई मीन दिस इज वेरी बहुत स्टार्टिंग है आपके लिए. एक बार ये आदत पड़ जाएगी, इट इज वेरी इजी. ओके, एंड ऑब्वियसली थैंक्स टू दिस फ्री वर्जन्स एंड दिस फ्री टूल्स, बहुत ही सिंपल तरीके से उन्होंने इसको डिस्क्राइब किया हुआ है यहाँ पे टेबुलर फॉर्म में. अदरवाइज बैलेंस शीट इज लाइक नेक्स्ट लेवल. It is so much boring if the company is providing you. Okay, so yeah, so I'm using this tool. So now Let's say in September 2020 the कंपनी ने सेल्स किया था 585 करोड़ का. So all the figures are here in crores. Okay. Now let's jump to the latest quarter. Not the latest, but uh, uh, just September quarter, which was just near to the latest quarter. So वहां पे क्या ऐसा हुआ? Okay. So 585 करोड़ से सीधा almost 3000 करोड़ का सेल्स जनरेट कर रही है कंपनी. इट मींस 6 times company is generating more cash, more revenue, more sales. Okay. Now operating profit, it means that how much profit the company is making after operations. So suppose Trent is west side, आपने देखा होगा, जूडियो देखा होगा, आपने स्टार बाजार देखा होगा. So Trent is into this kind of business. So जितना भी सेल्स वेस्ट साइड में, जूडियो में एंड स्टार बाजार में होता है पूरे ऑल ओवर इंडिया, उन सबका टोटल जो मार्केट सेल्स होने के बाद कितना प्रॉफिट हुआ. So this is like in 2020. Obviously, it was a COVID era. We should not be, calculating or comparing with those era. But for the just for example, -16 करोड़ था, ठीक है? और अभी कंपनी 460 करोड़ ऑलमोस्ट बना रही है. So it is like huge. Okay, almost 10-20%, 20 20 गुना, 20x you can say. Now net profit क्या होता है? Okay, so net profit is like after deducting all the interest and taxes, depreciation, जो net profit होता है, that is what the company is always showing you. So खर्चे होते हैं, कुछ लोन लिया होता है, उसके इंटरेस्ट होते हैं भरने, उसके बाद टैक्सेस गवर्नमेंट को देने पड़ते हैं, उसके बाद कुछ डेप्रिसिएशन होता है. लेट्स से मेरे पास कार है, मेरी एक कंपनी है, तो कार की डेप्रिसिएशन एक साल में 20% या 25% होती है. सो लाइकवाइज बहुत सारे इक्विपमेंट्स होते हैं जिसके डेप्रिसिएशन होते हैं. ओके. सो वो सारी चीजें कैलकुलेट करके एक नेट प्रॉफिट बनता है. सो यू कैन सी लाइक in year of 2020 it was 64 crore and now it is like almost 4 times. Okay. So this is how we see the fundamental side. Now year by year also you can check here. So in the year of 2012 the company was making the sales of 1800 crore और अभी कंपनी ऑलमोस्ट 10,000 करोड़ का. सो ऑलमोस्ट कितना 6 गुना ज्यादा कंपनी सेल अभी कर पा रही है. एंड द नेट प्रॉफिट इज ऑल्सो जम्प फ्रॉम -46 करोड़. इट मीन्स कंपनी माइनस, यानी नुकसान में चल रही थी, इट वॉज इन लॉस एंड नाउ द कंपनी इज मेकिंग ह्यूज प्रॉफिट. ओके. सो वी विल सी हाउ इट हैपेंड. ओके. सो हम कहाँ देख रहे थे? हम अभी लेटेस्ट डेटा देखते हैं जो हम यहाँ पे डिस्कस किए थे ना. मई एंड जून में क्या हुआ था कि ऐसा कंपनी ने जंप किया था. ओके. सो वी विल सी. So May and June. So we will go quarter by quarter. Okay. So this is the data from May and June. So in May month, company has started reporting the sales from increase from 1300 to 1800. Are you getting this? कंपनी का जो सेल्स था वो 1300 करोड़ से 1800 करोड़ हुआ एंड ऑपरेटिंग प्रॉफिट 125 से 300 करोड़ हुआ, ऑलमोस्ट डबल से भी ज्यादा. एंड सी दिस इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. 9% टू 16% ये होता है ऑपरेटिंग प्रॉफिट मार्जिन. मार्जिन कितने थे? सो अगर 15% अराउंड है तो बहुत ही हेल्दी मार्जिन बोलते हैं. होप यू आर हैविंग सम नोटपैड एंड राइटिंग दिस. ओके. नाउ द important factor is profit before tax was previously -1 and it has jumped to 147, and net profit was -21 and it has jumped to 115. Now see the magic started from here. Okay. So March and June. So we'll go to March and June. So somewhere around here. So this is a month of, I'll open the monthly chart. That will be good actually. So this is the March month. Okay. And this is a June and July. So we have seen the June month fundamentals, and see after three red candles, the company has started moving from here to here. So after coming the result, company has started moving from here to here, and 46% का रिटर्न दिया है, ठीक है, 3 महीने के अंदर, आफ्टर हैविंग दिस रिजल्ट. ओके, नाउ वी विल सी तो मार्च 2023 में क्या हुआ था. सो नाउ सी दिस अगेन द सेम काइंड ऑफ पैटर्न. अर्लियर द कंपनी, सी अभी सेल्स में कुछ भी ज्यादा डिफरेंस नहीं हुआ. ओके, नाउ ऑपरेटिंग प्रॉफिट उल्टा कम हुआ. ओके, बट नाउ सी टैक्सेस नहीं लगे, टैक्सेस कंपनी ने कम पे किए, एंड दिस इज हाउ दिस इज हाउ कंपनी हैज स्टार्टेड. Okay, my bad. I was saying I was on in different month. Okay, so I mean we need to look for the June 2023, not the March 2023. So in June 2023, company has started reporting the sales increase from 2183 से 2628 करोड़ हुआ, which is almost कितना 20%. Okay, 20 or 30%. एंड ऑपरेटिंग प्रॉफिट देखिए 200 से 367 करोड़, ऑलमोस्ट डबल. एंड द नेट प्रॉफिट वाज बिगेस्ट, ऑलमोस्ट 4 गुना बढ़ा. नाउ सी द मैजिक इन जून मंथ दिस हैपेंस. ओके, जून मंथ 2023 में ये हुआ था. नाउ विल सी द चार्ट एंड विल रिलेट दिस. सो जून 2023 में क्या हुआ था कंपनी के साथ. सो दिस इज लाइक जून 2023 का कैंडल. दिस इज, and now you are able to see this is the June month 2023, and now the company has made almost 101% का return in 32 days के trading में. Now 32 days का trading means almost like 45 days or 50 days. See the magic. डेढ़ महीने के अंदर डेढ़ महीने के अंदर वेट अ मिनट, नहीं नहीं मैं कुछ रॉन्ग किया क्या. हाँ सॉरी, माय बैड. सो जून मंथ से लेके, हाँ, सो ऑलमोस्ट 6 मंथ के अंदर कंपनी ने 82% का रिटर्न दिया है. ओके, नाउ अगर इसको वीकली पे करते तो ज्यादा बेटर होता है. ओके, वो मंथली पे था तो आई गॉट कंफ्यूज्ड. सो जून मंथ यहाँ पे है. नाउ सी द चार्ट. फिर कंपनी यहाँ पे थोड़ा सा कंसोलिडेट होती है 1 महीने के लिए, एंड देन अगेन बूम. फिर यहाँ पे कंसोलिडेशन था, एंड देन बूम, एंड देयर इज नो स्टॉपिंग. सो आई हैव टेकन पोजीशन मच बिलो दिस, एंड नाउ आई एम मेकिंग ऑलमोस्ट 90% का प्रॉफिट इन माई फर्स्ट, uh, what you can say, first tranche or first position. Since I have averaged like 4 to 5 times, so my return is not like 87, but my first tranche it is having more than 87% ka return. So this is how I uh, play the game of the investment. And now and this is for me it is monthly basis. I am making good money on monthly basis. I am not looking day by day. Okay, so okay, blue chip mega cap stock above 1 lakh crore. Okay. Is there any question? I'm done for the day. Is there any question, guys? Ask me. Blue chip or mega cap stocks above 1 lakh crore. I don't understand this question. I guess you're talking about mega cap. How we say mega cap or blue chip, right? So game B, I don't know what to call here, but I was not talking about blue chip or mega cap. I was talking about indexes. So basically, only three kind of major indexes are there in Indian market, which is small and mid cap and large cap. Apart from that, there is a micro cap as well. So micro cap is like less than 1,000 crore capital, market capital अगर होता है, so उसको हम माइक्रो कैप बोलते हैं, which is very penny stock kind of thing and very volatile stocks. So basically in Indian market, only three kind of indexes are there: small, mid, and large cap. That's it. Blue chip stock, Infosys, TCS kind of stocks को हम blue chip, Reliance is a blue chip stocks. But this is a blue chip, not index. Blue index type का कुछ होता नहीं है यहाँ पे. All right, yeah. Is there any other question? Okay, so I'll wrap up today's class. But in the end, as I have promised, I am going to I'm going to show you a few of the stocks which I have shorted. Oh, okay. So Railtel, I'm going to take rights and Majgaon, right? So let me check. So Railtel, okay. So railways is the uh, nowadays railways is in booming. Okay, so I have chosen these stocks based on the price volume. Since the candle is not looking very good, but the volume is very nice. And in previous week there was few sell off, थोड़े sell off थे. So we will see how this stock is going to behave. And in weekly chart, it has not like volume is red, but still I am very much bullish on this stock. So we will see how this behaves in the upcoming weeks. Now uh, the next one is Mazgaon Dock. Mazgaon Dock. Now this stock has created just like a cup. It is like forming a cup kind of pattern. So we will see how it behaves. If suppose it breakouts from here, we can take an entry. Since I have already started initiating my position here. Okay, so this is stop loss for me 2197. Okay, below that I will be maybe exiting. And if it breakouts almost 2487, I may be going to average it. Okay, so I'm going to also share this in our Telegram group. Okay. So whatever stocks I'll be finding in the my analysis, I'm going to share it by maybe Sunday evening or Monday morning. Okay. I'll also going to tell the stop loss and entry. Okay. Yeah. So I am almost done today. Any questions? Tata Investments also has cup and handle. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So Tata Capital, Tata Investment, you said, no? Let's see. Tata Investment. Okay. All right. So on weekly, I'm not seeing any kind of pattern. Daily, uh, no volume actually. So I'm not sure about this. I'm not pretty much confident on this. Okay, so I can see many of the red candle instead of green candle. If there is any news or the results are going to come, we have to look for that. But apart from that, there is no volume I'm able to find, and the big red candle is actually making me confused. Okay, so there is no cup and handle. Let's see the monthly chart. No, there is no cup and handle. Tata investment, huh? No, so there is no cup and handle still. This is not a cup and handle. Kind of consolidation is happening, okay, and rectangular pattern maybe it is forming, but we need a volume confirmation as well. All right. Is there anything? Yeah. आज बहुत कम लोग थे. Okay. Anything else, or we should be end this to the session today? Okay. Thank you. Bye bye. Cheers. Good night.